Yeah, the essence of all these things you've been learning is investing and getting to know how to make money from the crypto market. That is why you cannot see someone learning a craft or a business without having intention of making money from it. Follow me, I will tell you how you can make money from it. Good day guys, my name is Mohamed Sibakin, popularly known as Arab Blog. I'm a crypto trader and investor as well as a coach. You are welcome to my channel where you'll be learning about cryptocurrencies and some other valuable things. Today we'll be talking about cryptocurrency and we'll be tagging this lecture a beginner's guide to cryptocurrency. And what we are going to learn in this lecture is a fundamental aspect of cryptocurrency where you know what crypto is and whatever things you need to know about crypto before delving into what is cryptocurrency. As you know, in any business, you need to learn before doing it. You can't just become a shoemaker without learning. So as cryptocurrency, you have to learn, you have to know the rudiments, you have to know the basics before delving into any aspect of cryptocurrency, whether it is trading, investment, NFTs, airdrops, and any other thing. So follow me as I carry you through the world of cryptocurrency. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is typically a decentralized digital money that is designed to be used over the internet. So we have some point there. We have the word decentralized, we have the word digital, and we have the word money. So cryptocurrency basically is a kind of money that is used over the internet. But the benefit of cryptocurrency, the reason why cryptocurrency is better than the normal fiat money is because it is decentralized. And that means that no other external party can access it. Nobody can track whatever you do, whatever payments you send through cryptocurrency. Nobody can track it. That is why it's called decentralized. For example, if you are in Nigeria, for example, and you want to send money to your brother, your sister, your business partners, or any other person, you need to send money through the bank. Let's say GT Bank, for example. If you send money from GT Bank to another UBA bank, GT Bank and UBA Bank both can track that transaction and say this is what is done, this is how much that was sent. But in cryptocurrency, nobody, no external body, no government, nobody can access whatever you send. That is why we call it decentralized. And also, it is used over the internet. That means you don't hold Bitcoin, you don't hold a crypto, you don't hold a crypto, you don't see it, you don't have an access to it in such that you touch it like you touch the fiat money. You use it over the internet, and that is what cryptocurrency is. Bitcoin, I know a lot of people must have heard about Bitcoin. People talk about Bitcoin, do you have Bitcoin? I want to sell Bitcoin, I want to buy Bitcoin. My friend is trading Bitcoin and stuff like that. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that we have. It's the first ever cryptocurrency to come into the world of cryptocurrency. And it was launched in 2008. Though it started full operation in 2009, but then Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that we have, and it is the most popular cryptocurrency. It is the cryptocurrency that has the highest number of users or holders throughout the world. So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency we have, and Bitcoin, like other cryptocurrencies, it has grown a lot. That today we have the price of one Bitcoin more than $30,000. And Bitcoin has reached more than $60,000 all-time high. And when Bitcoin was launched, it was just a few cents. That is what cryptocurrency is all about. So apart from Bitcoin, we have some other cryptocurrencies. The popular ones are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, Stellar, Zcash, Tezos, Shiba, Dogecoin, and all other coins. All those things are cryptocurrencies. They are called cryptocurrencies. They are digital assets that are decentralized, and they are meant to be used over the internet. So when someone asks you what a cryptocurrency is, or if you want to explain what a cryptocurrency is to anyone, just know that it's a digital money, decentralized digital money that is designed to be used over the internet. And I've mentioned some of the most popular cryptocurrencies. We have Zcash, we have Tezos, we have Dogecoin. We have the most popular one, which is Bitcoin. We have Solana, we have Tezos, we have many of them. And as of today, we have more than 14,000 cryptocurrencies on the coin market cap. More than 14,000. So if you are looking at all the cryptocurrencies we have, the coins, the tokens, you are counting them one after the other. We have more than 14,000. So cryptocurrency is a very big market. It's a very big market since 2008 that someone called Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Now that you know cryptocurrency, let's talk about Bitcoin, because there is no way you will talk about cryptocurrency that you won't have to extensively talk about Bitcoin. So what's Bitcoin? If you ask what Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that you can buy, sell, and exchange directly without an intermediary like a bank. So that's Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin. It's a decentralized digital money that you can buy. You can buy it, you can sell it, you can exchange it to other coins. So Bitcoin has numerous attributes, numerous values. It's not just about buying it and selling it. You can buy it, you can sell it, you can exchange it to other coins. Let's say, for example, you are on a Binance exchange. If you have Bitcoin on your Binance exchange, you can exchange it to Litecoin, you can exchange it to Shiba, you can exchange it to Tezos, you can exchange it to Dogecoin and all other cryptocurrencies that you have in the crypto market. So Bitcoin is not just about buying and selling. It's also about exchanging. It has numerous values. People use Bitcoin as a means of payment. Also, that's one of the external values of Bitcoin. That's one of the things we use Bitcoin for. Not just buying and selling also. There are companies in the world today that accept Bitcoin as a mode of payment. So Bitcoin is designed to be used over the internet. And as I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin was created by Satoshi Nakamoto. Even though Satoshi Nakamoto remains an anonymous today, but we have to know that Bitcoin was created and was launched by Satoshi Nakamoto. It was created in 2008 and it was launched in 2009. And let me add, when it comes to Bitcoin, we only have a total supply of 21 million Bitcoin available. So when Bitcoin was launched by Satoshi, the total supply of Bitcoin that we can have is 21 million Bitcoin. You know, I said one Bitcoin worth more than $30,000. But the total supply of Bitcoin we can have, when you count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bitcoin we have, total supply is $21 million. And as of today, we already have about 19 million Bitcoin in circulation. And that is why Bitcoin will always rise. That is why Bitcoin will always be scarce. And you know, one thing about the marketing, one thing you have to know is that when the demand for something is high, when the demand for a particular asset is high and the supply is low, the price will always skyrocket. So one thing about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin has a limited value. It has a limited, it's limited. Bitcoin is limited. You cannot have more than 21 million Bitcoin. And as of now, you have already 19 million in circulation. So you just have few Bitcoins left. And in a few years, all the 21 million will be in circulation. And well, there will be no other Bitcoin. Though there will be Bitcoin in circulation, but then it will be very scarce because people who have it will not want to buy, will not want to sell. People who want to sell it will sell it for a relatively high fee. That is why Bitcoin will always skyrocket in price. So let's talk about how Bitcoin works. Bitcoin works through the blockchain. Bitcoin is built on a distributed digital record called a blockchain. And what's a blockchain? A blockchain is a decentralized ledger that is used on the internet. And when we say a blockchain is decentralized, it means it's not controlled by an organization. And that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. And that's the beauty of Bitcoin. No government can control Bitcoin. And that is why today many governments throughout the world do not accept Bitcoin. why many others accept Bitcoin, because they've seen the reality of Bitcoin. Whether government accept Bitcoin or not, Bitcoin will thrive. It has been thriving since 2008. Crypto has been thriving and it will continue to thrive. So the fact that government has no control over it makes it very unique. That is why many people will continue to patronize cryptocurrency. Let's talk about Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining is the process of adding new transactions to the Bitcoin blockchain. Today we see a lot of people saying they are mining Bitcoin, they are mining this coin, they are mining that on their phone. Bitcoin in reality cannot be mined on the phone. Bitcoin cannot be mined on the phone. It is a tough job. Mining is a tough job, and it is done in one of the most advanced countries in the world, in the North Korea, China, because mining requires a very high level of electricity to be done. It is a complex job and is done by very complex computers. So that is why when you send a transaction on the crypto network, there is a particular fee that is charged. And part of this fee is what is gotten by the miners. And every 4 years, there is what we call Bitcoin halving. The reward the miners get from transactions sent by all the Bitcoin or crypto users are halved in every 4 years. So when the people mining PI, mining this, mining that on their phone, it is a very tough job. Mining is not an easy job, and mining requires a lot of fun, a lot of electricity, and that is why we are going to talk about it in this video. One of the ways people can make money through Bitcoin is mining, but then it's a tough job. And if you are going to do it, you have to learn very much more about it, and you must be in a very developed area where you get access to complex computers that will be used to mine Bitcoin. So then there is a very important thing we need to talk about when you're talking about cryptocurrency. Because we've talked about Bitcoin, there is a particular terminology we call the altcoin. Some people call it altcoin. ALTCOIN, altcoin. You know, in crypto markets, we say we have Bitcoin and we have the altcoin. I said we have more than 14,000 cryptocurrencies. So one of them is Bitcoin. The others are altcoins. Why do we call them altcoins? The reason why we call them altcoins is because when Bitcoin came in 2008, a lot of people doubted it. In 2009 it was launched. 2010, 2011, 2012, Bitcoin kept thriving. The value kept increasing. And when a lot of people saw the success of Bitcoin, they started creating other coins. And they call it alternatives to Bitcoin. And that is the real definition of altcoins. So when you say altcoin, the coin is an alt, this is an alt, I'm trading alts. It means you are trading all other coins apart from Bitcoin, because they are all alternative to Bitcoin. Let me say that many of those coins, because Bitcoin specifically has a problem it has come to solve. Bitcoin has a problem it has come to solve. And these problems it has solved, but many people see that there are some problems that it has not solved. So they feel they can develop some other coins that will solve many of the problems Bitcoin has not solved. So, but let's talk about altcoin, which I'm talking about. Altcoins are alternative to Bitcoin, and it's a combination of two words: alt, A-L-T, from alternative, coins, alternative coins. So if you are asked what is an altcoin, you know it means alternative to Bitcoin. Now let's go to a very important thing. You need to know if you want to know about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency market generally, and that is the blockchain technology. As I said earlier, blockchain technology is a decentralized, distributed ledger that records the provenance of a digital asset by inherent design. You know, if you are transferring fiat money, you definitely use a bank. The role that banks play, let me say the role that something like a central bank plays in the distribution of the money in a particular country is the role that a blockchain plays in the distribution of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. I'm not saying that the blockchain plays the role of Bitcoin or the role of bank directly, but they play the role of a regulator through which all transactions in the crypto market are placed. That is what the blockchain does. And how does the blockchain work? Blockchain has some particles. One of them is the blocks, then we have the miners, and then we have the nodes. The blocks, when you send a Bitcoin, for example, let's say I want to send my friend a Bitcoin. You know, when you send money from a bank to a bank, the other person confirms from his, let's say, a mobile alert or a mobile app and sees the transaction. When you send money, when you send a cryptocurrency, you have to confirm through the blocks that this coin has gone through all the processes that it must go through before it reaches the recipient. That is what the block does. Miners are those people who mine Bitcoin, and I've talked about mining earlier on. So now, let's talk about cryptocurrency wallets. You know, if you have money, you have to save it in bank, as everybody does these days. So if you have crypto, where do you save it? That is why it is important to know what a cryptocurrency wallet is. A cryptocurrency wallet is an application that allows cryptocurrency users to store and retrieve their digital assets. It acts like a bank in fiat money. So as banks are to fiat money, wallets are to cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency wallet allows you to store your crypto and to access or retrieve them whenever you need them. We have a lot of wallets. We have the blockchain wallet, we have the Luno, we have Trust wallet, we have Trezor. We have different kind of wallets, and you have to know which wallet you want to use whenever you want to store your cryptocurrency. Some of these wallets are based on, let's say, some people say the Luno wallet is an African wallet. Yes, it was designed in Africa, in South Africa, by some South African developers. You understand? So some wallets are majorly used in America. Some are majorly used in Africa, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use other wallets wherever you are in the world. If you are in Africa, you can use what you know. If you are in America, you can use Luno. Just to know about this wallet and try to know which one works more for you, depending on whatever you want to do in the crypto market. And apart from wallet, we have something similar to wallet. That is the cryptocurrency exchanges. And I used to say to people, my students, that all cryptocurrency exchanges are wallets, but not all wallets are exchanges. For example, we have the Binance wallet, we have the Binance exchange, we have the KuCoin exchange. What exchanges are meant to do is that they are platforms that facilitate the trading of cryptocurrencies for other assets. Let's say you have Bitcoin and you want to change it to Doge. You cannot do that on a normal wallet, but you can easily do that on an exchange like Binance, KuCoin, Gate.io, and some other exchanges. So exchanges are majorly for exchanging one coin to another, or exchanging fiat money, the US dollar, the BUSD, the euro, and other fiat money. You can easily change them to cryptocurrencies on the wallet, on the exchanges rather. And you can easily change some Dogecoin, Trezor, and all other coins to other coins on the exchange. So the difference is that when you have a wallet, it's meant for storing crypto if it's just a wallet. But if it is an exchange, it already has a wallet where you store crypto. Then you can decide to exchange that crypto on that exchange. So a wallet is a wallet because you save and retrieve crypto from it. And in an exchange, you can store crypto on it, you can retrieve crypto on it, and you can exchange it on an exchange. Yeah, the essence of all these things you've been learning is investing and getting to know how to make money from the crypto market. That is why you cannot see someone learning a craft or a business without having the intention of making money from it. Follow me, I will tell you how you can make money from the crypto market. You can make money from the crypto market in a lot of ways. And the funniest part is that people only look into one or two ways and say, yeah, this is all you can do to make money from the crypto market. But the reality is that there are a lot of things, more than 5-10 things you can do to make money from the crypto market. And there are people, a lot of people, millions of people around the world making money from these various aspects of the crypto market. The first thing I would recommend if you want to make money from the crypto market is by investing. Investing is a long-term strategy of buying and holding crypto assets for a long time. Yes, people buy gold, people buy stocks, people buy real estate. What do they do with it? They invest to make gains from it on the long run. The case is the same for crypto market. You can invest in the crypto market by buying and holding for a very long time. Let's say, for example, people who bought Bitcoin back in 2009 when it was 1 cent. And today, Bitcoin rather is above $33,000. You know how much they must have made, but it requires time and patience. So investing is the best way, as far as I'm concerned, in which you can use to make money from the crypto market. There are a lot of people who are not practically day traders, but they learn about the market, they invest in a reasonable point, and on the long run they get their return on investment. So when you're talking about genuine ways by which you can make money from this market, the first one I would recommend for anyone that comes to me, and that is what I recommend for my students, is that learn to be an investor. Invest in the crypto market. And if you invest in the crypto market, you will never regret it. There are times Bitcoin market crashes. Let me not use the word crash. There are times Bitcoin markets we experience a lot of dips and things like that. And people are afraid. What's happening? Has the market crashed? What's going to be? Before you know it, after a few weeks, few months, market has come to normal, and you see the market thriving. So that is the nature of the crypto market. There are always ups and downs, but if you invest as a long-term investor in the crypto market, you will always make your money, and that is the reality. So another very important thing you need to know, yes, by which you can make money as a trader. Yes, you see that I'm a trader, I'm a Bitcoin trader, I'm a crypto trader. Yeah, it's a very nice thing. You make money daily. You know, actually investing is a long-term thing. If you don't want to go for the long time, you can go for the short time, which is trading. You can be a day trader, you can trade, let's say, 2-3 times every weekly, you can trade monthly, you can decide to trade whenever you want to. But don't forget one thing, you have to learn the rudiments, you have to learn the basics of trading. And that is the only thing that can make you successful at trading. Trading is very, very lucrative. People make as much as $1,000 a day trading a particular coin. It might not be a day, it might take 2-3 days, but at least people do day trading and make a lot of money from it. So, trading basically is a way by which you buy a coin for another. Let's say on the Binance exchange, you have USDT and you want to trade. Let's say you want to trade a pair of USDT to Bitcoin. Probably you have made your research, you have done your analysis, you have done your fundamental and technical analysis, and you are confident that Bitcoin is going to rise in price. You can trade it on the exchanges, and when Bitcoin rises, eventually, you make your money and you convert your asset back to the initial asset you are using for the trade. That's one of the ways people use to make money, a lot of money from the crypto market. Another thing is staking and lending. People stake cryptos. People lend to cryptos. As people, you know, banks today lend people money and they make a lot of money from it. Anything. You can make money from the crypto market in any way. People make money from the fiat currency. That is the reality, and that is why people make money from staking and lending. Also, mining. I talked about mining. I said mining requires a lot of electrical energy. It requires a lot of money, actually, a lot of electricity. And you know, if you don't have money, you can't have access to that kind of electricity and complex computer. But then, miners make a lot of money because on every asset you sell on the blockchain network, miners have an amount they get. And imagine the kind of money miners will get, because People send a lot of transactions daily. Also, crypto social media. This is one of the aspects people are not looking at. Everybody want to trade, everybody want to invest. Yes, you can trade, you can invest and make a lot of money. But one of the beauties of the crypto market is that there's also an avenue for people who do not have a capital. Let's say you don't have a trading capital. Let's say you don't have excess money to invest. There are some things you can do. And one of these things is crypto social media. You can be a social media handler for cryptocurrencies, for crypto companies rather. There are a lot of companies in the world who employ people as cryptocurrency managers or social media managers, and they make a lot of money from it. But you can't do it if you don't know the rudiment of crypto market. Also, airdrops. Airdrops are free tokens that are distributed to generate awareness. Let's say everybody knows people do giveaways. Celebrities, business owners do giveaways on the internet just to create awareness for their business. New tokens that are listed, whether on exchanges or newly created tokens, they do something like a giveaway, which are called airdrops. So what you do by airdrop is that you just give out some links of their newly created or listed assets for people to share to create awareness for that asset. And when you do that simple task, you make a lot of money. You make a lot of money from just sharing airdrops, just sharing news about some listed cryptos, and they make $1,000 and more from it. Another way by which people make money from the cryptocurrency market is by accepting payment in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency can make you rich. So that is why a lot of business owners today accept payment in cryptocurrency. And I can say that in Nigeria today, a lot of businesses accept payment in crypto. My tailor accepts payment in crypto. There are a lot of travel agencies. Let's talk about Johnny Handler. They accept payment in cryptocurrency because they know the value and they know the nature of the crypto market and they know what benefits they will eventually get when they invest in crypto. They will double at that particular time as people, as businesses who accept payment in crypto and as an investor. That is the beauty of the game. Because you may not necessarily have to be an investor in the first instance. You may choose to be an investor, you may choose to do airdrop, you may choose to be a miner, you may choose to do crypto social media, you may choose to accept payment in cryptocurrency. But then, this is 2022. This is the 21st century. You have to have something related to cryptocurrency. You have to do cryptocurrency. You don't necessarily have to be a trader, but just make sure you know about cryptocurrency and you have a way of making money from all the ways I've mentioned in cryptocurrency. This will be the end of the session today. I hope you subscribe to this channel to get more valuable lessons about cryptocurrency and business ideas. Thank you.